Welcome to Authentic with Brazil 201. I'm your host, Brazil 201, your future Golden Globe nominee for Best Podcast. And on today's episode, we are going to talk about Jurassic World Rebirth. And we are going to dive straight into spoilers because, like all Jurassic Park World movies, the plot is evil corporation wants some dinosaur DNA that can only come from live dinosaurs. That is it. That is the plot of the movie. They're like every Jurassic World movie we've had since the Chris Pratt ones a decade ago. Here it is. And let me tell you this. I've seen Superman already, and I'll talk about Superman next week. Superman, far better movie. And that is all I will talk about with Superman. But boy, Jurassic World Rebirth should have stayed dead because this movie is fucking horrendous. And I have no idea what the fuck was going on because there is a good movie hidden in here somewhere. Okay, because I like the first Chris Pratt Jurassic World movie. The second one was the weird auction house thing with the clone girl, and then the third one, the dinosaurs are everywhere. So, yes, this Jurassic Park World movie, whatever it is canon to the previous 7 movies we've had, or 6 movies, however it is. So the movie begins. I wrote notes because I was like, I cannot believe what the fuck is happening in this movie. Because I was not invited to a screener for this movie, which says a lot. Because that means it was really bad. Because usually I get screenings for everything. Like I get invited for screens for everything. Like I've seen Superman, Fantastic Four screeners in about 10 days, and whatever. But so the movie begins 17 years ago. So 15, what was it, 20? I don't know. Somewhere around the mid 2000s, I guess. Right? We're in one of the islands is where they make their freak show islands. It's an R&D island where because people are bored of dinosaurs, they began creating sci-fi dinosaurs with 2 heads, similar to the Jurassic World dinosaur, which was like a super hybrid of all of them. This is just crazy freak show dinosaurs, and there's like super security, and it's a Snickers ad. Literally, it's a Snicker ad. It's this ugly fat white guy eating a Snickers, right? No one else is eating anything in this like no contamination zone area. It's just this ugly fat white guy eating Snickers, drops the wrapper. Okay, open the key in the room. We follow this magical wind that follows the Snicker wrapper into the wedge between the containment doors. And somehow, because the Snickers went in the containment doors, the entire security system of the R&D island shut down completely. And this weird dinosaur with a giant head was able to escape because of the Snicker security era. I am not joking. This is literally where the first 12 minutes of the movie. I'm just like, okay, that is what happens. Then we get a Star Wars title card that explains basically what has happened since the Chris Pratt movie. That because of pollution and the change in climate and a bunch of other bullshit, the dinosaurs around the earth that were like roaming freely died out, and they've all somehow instinctively returned to the equator, those that were able to get to the equator. So they all live on the islands again. Somehow. There we go. And also the world governments have made it illegal to get to said island. Like all of them just say you can't go to this island. You will get killed, automatically shot on sight. No one's allowed to go to this island. Airplanes can't fly over it, boats can't go there. Whole thing. We then have Scarlett Johansson's character driving around Brooklyn with this guy who owns the evil corporation of the movie. And the last dinosaur in New York City finally dies along the Brooklyn Bridge and just collapses. And then we're at the MoMA where we meet Jonathan Bailey's character, who is basically Ross from Friends. And he's like, no one wants to see dinosaurs there again. You know, people find dinosaurs are boring. You know, they're more interested in superheroes and a bunch of other shit. And they're offered about $15 million each to go to the island because they have to get the DNA and a bunch of other things. And we're like, okay. And then we're off, right? Jonathan Bailey, Scarlett Johansson. I don't even know what their characters' name are because I don't think they're mentioned a lot in this movie. I'm just like, okay, Scarlett Johansson, Jonathan Bailey, Mahershala Ali, and Luna Blasi. Like, and the evil scientist corporation dude, okay? That is it. We then end up in, I want to say, Peru or Ecuador. We're in the country closest to the islands in the equator, and they jip off the scientist guy by getting more money. Mahershala Ali is like, "I'm a mercenary," and blah, 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 blah. And they're like, "Okay, let's get it." And they load up this boat with a bunch of guns and trinkets and blah, 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 blah. And they begin to set sail. Then we pivot to basically what is another movie. And we are with these people in total for an hour. Like, we're there with them for 20, then we hop around. We're on a boat now in this movie for an hour and a half. Not an island. We're just on a boat, 2 boats. We follow Luna Blase's family. Luna is from Manifest. She's a beautiful white girl, great eyebrows, etc. And we're with some type, I'm gonna say Puerto Rican family. I don't know, because all we know about it is that Luna Blase's character is going to NYU, right? Because every character in TV and movies goes to NYU, right? And for whatever reason, they are somewhere near the Ecuador island thing, the equator. I mean, not Ecuador, Equator Island, and and we're in this world now where for 6 years, no one is allowed to be within the vicinity of the equator and these islands because of dinosaurs. Like, it's common knowledge, and they're there, and we meet Luna Blase's boyfriend, who is your stereotypical Gen Z fuckboy with the broccoli hair and a whole bunch of other shit, and he's just like, you're rooting for his character to get killed completely. Like, you're just rooting for him to die, and you're hoping to God he dies because he's so fucking annoying. He also never buttons his shirt. And we have the dad, and the dad is just, for whatever reason, allowed the boyfriend to come on the boat trip and is okay that the factor his daughter's getting fucked on the boat. She's 18, by the way, like the daughter, and just like just graduated high school. I'm like, okay. And we have the daughter, which is implied she's like on the spectrum because she doesn't really speak a lot for whatever reason. And then a weird hybrid dinosaur, sea dinosaur, knocks the boat, right? And there, the boat goes upside down. You know, you're happy because the boyfriend is trapped in the boat while it's upside down, but he escapes. Sad, the boyfriend's life, and we get Mayday, Mayday call. Then we hop back to the Scarlett Johansson boat where we get weird backstory where Scarlett is basically Black Widow from, her character in Noir mixed with her Don John character. And we learned her boyfriend or ex-husband or something blew up in Yemen from a suicide bomber and a car bomb. And Mahershala Ali's character has a wife or a girlfriend, and they broke up, but they have a kid. And Jonathan Bailey and Scarlett Johansson's character are interacting, and it's like, will they, won't they? They won't, but they just keep interacting and flirting and blah, 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 blah. Then Mahershala Ali character hears the Mayday, Mayday, Mayday call. So they rescue the Puerto Rican family. And now we're still on the boat, by the way. We are on this boat for an hour and fucking 20 minutes, and it is ridiculous. So they get the blood they need from the sea monster dinosaur. That happens. The boat survives fine. But then more hybrid sea dinosaurs come that are different and knock off the boat, and the boat has to head to land because these dinosaurs aren't able to swim in shallow water or some bullshit. The evil scientist guy is like, you can't call for Mayday from the Coast Guard. We're not supposed to be here. And he lets Luna Blase's character just fall into the water. And then the Puerto Rican family dad just jumps off, and everyone jumps off, and the dad. So they're just gone, right? They're separate on a different part of the island. All we know is that, like, there's a village. They keep being told there's a village on the island that they have to go to. And then there you go. And then one of the mercenary guys died. There's like 3 mercenaries. There's a lesbian mercenary and a black guy mercenary and a white guy mercenary. White guy mercenary dies first, and then the lesbian mercenary dies immediately when they get on the island because she didn't see a weird frog reptile dinosaur behind her. Boom, dead. Okay, that happens. And then once again, we're with the fucking Puerto Rican family for a bit. The dad allegedly like broke his leg, and then I guess they forgot he broke his leg. Like, and they're just like walking in the caves, and they see the dinosaur, and then the girl gets a little baby dinosaur. We follow this family too fucking much. I fucking hate this family so much. I was rooting for all of them to die. I'm so mad none of them died. Not even the fucking fuckboy boyfriend. It is like annoying because it's so weird because you have Oscar winning people on one side of the movie And you have this other fucking useless family that's just fucking there, and they are the worst part of the movie, and they don't die. And then there's this entire T-Rex raft scene where somehow they just take a raft down the river, and the T-Rex is chasing them, and they don't die. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching? This is fucking stupid. Okay, then we're in this weird CGI thing that was clearly from reshoots where they tag the other dinosaur, because remember, they're still chasing 3 dinosaur blood samples so that they can get the cure for heart disease and cancer. This is why apparently the dinosaur blood is the magic cure for cancer and things. And the evil scientist guy is like, yes, I'm going to be a trillionaire, blah, 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 blah. And then Jonathan Bailey's character is like, we need to open source it for everyone because no patents. It can't be like Ozempic. This is a real line in the movie, by the way, which is fucking ridiculous what is happening. And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna keep doing this. Now they got the second dinosaur. We we're with the family again for another 15 minutes. I don't know what the fuck happens, but somehow shit happens. I don't know. I do not care. I'm just like, wow. From the hour and 45 minutes on boats to like the 20 minutes on the island with the fucking family. Uh, then we're with the pterodactyl blood that is on top of a mountain, but in a temple, like a cool temple, but we're not explained why there's this weird temple on the Jurassic Park island at all. Like it's implied, like, oh, maybe there's powers or something. No. Okay. They get the sample from the egg. Jonathan Bailey's character somehow survives a 50-foot fall by landing on trees and shit. And then we're in a 7-Eleven for 15 minutes with nothing but Skittles because this is product placement galore. And then we're in the sewer. The weird evil hybrid super dinosaur from the cold open is there chasing everybody, and these weird platypus looking pterodactyl dinosaurs are also chasing them. It's insane. The evil scientist guy gets eaten by the super dinosaur. They have the briefcase. They're running. They get flares. Mahershala Ali character chases away with a flare. You think he's dead because they all managed to get to this dock to escape the boat. They see another flare. They get him. He's alive. They're all together on the boat. The stupid family who has a dinosaur. By the way, I don't know why they're taking the dinosaurs. The movie has explicitly stated that dinosaurs automatically die if they're far from the equator. This is stated a lot of times in the movie to fix the mistakes with the Chris Pratt movies where dinosaurs are just everywhere. That yes, dinosaurs just die because of pollution and all the other bullshit. And the movie literally ends with Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey's character saying, so what do we do with the samples? Give it to the world. And that's it. That's it. That is it. That is what happens in this movie. This movie is fucking awful. I do not want more sequels. Of I want the fucking Puerto Rican family. I wish they died in this movie. I really wish they all died. If you cut the entire Puerto Rican family part of the movie is great, which is crazy because Luna Blase, the girl, is fantastic. Like, I was like, oh, maybe she's like, they did the thing like the first Jurassic World, the kid got, trapped on the island or whatever. But we're just stuck with these 3 shitty fucking actors and the fuckboy boyfriend for an hour in total. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? I hate this so much. This movie is bad. Go see Superman. Do not see this movie, okay? Go see Superman next week. Go see Fantastic Four in 2 weeks. Go see F1 or How to Train Your Dragon or Lilo and Stitch or Megan 2.0 or 28 years later. Do not watch this movie. Jurassic World Rebirth is fucking awful and makes 0 sense. And I hope to God this movie does not make $1 billion because somehow they will justify in making more of these movies. No more Jurassic Park or whatever the fuck was this movie, because there was a good movie hitting in here somewhere. And also, Scarlett Johansson is just in tank top showing her abs. She looks like really good in this movie, but very sexualized for whatever reason. But that is my thoughts on this fucking horrible movie. Okay? Bad. Very bad. Okay? Bad. This movie is bad. I don't care how many fucking times you played a Jurassic Park theme. Okay, this movie is very bad.